Welcome to my journey of becoming a UKMD.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Angel, a Ukraine-trained medical doctor working on gaining GMC registration so that I can practice in the United Kingdom. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the UK Foundation Program application process, the timelines and the deadlines, and a few things that you might have to take note of. This video is going to be in two parts. The first part, we're going to look at the process from July till December, and then in the second part we'll look at January till July of the year that the foundation program is going to start. So let's get started. So a few things to note before we get started. This video is going to be based off the previous guidelines or timelines and deadlines for UK Foundation Program 2023 and 2024, as the deadlines and timelines for 2025 have not been released yet. They're going to be released early summer 2024. Another thing is that to apply for foundation program, you really don't need to have completed medical school, as in the process of application there is a deadline for when you should have completed medical school. And lastly, before we start the process in July, you need to have obtained your English proficiency test scores. For most IMGs, our medical programs are done, or we complete our course between April and June, and I think that is a good time to get your English test done. For most IMGs, we start with the eligibility application, which opens in July and lasts for 3 weeks. For the past 2 years, it's been within the first and third weeks of July. Within this period, you put in your eligibility application and also submit your English test results. If you need to take PLAB 1 and have not booked it yet, you will also have to email the GMC for access to available seats within this period. And these seats, I believe, are usually the November date. So that's it mainly for July. In August, the eligibility outcomes are released. In 2022, it was the 9th of August, and then in 2023, it was the 10th of August. If you're going to take the clinical assessment, the payment details for the clinical assessment will also be released in August as well. If you don't already have your GMC account, the deadline to create that, as well as the deadline to book your PLAB 1 test, has usually been the last week of August. The registration window for both IMGs and UK graduates could also be within the last week of August or anywhere from the beginning of September. In 2022, it opened in the last week of August, and in 2023, it opened after the first week of September. And so to recap August, eligibility outcomes will be released. If you don't have a GMC account or if you've not booked your PLAB 1 space, the deadline will be in August. If you're taking clinical assessments, the payment details will be released and the registration window may open in August as well. So for September, the registration window will open or will continue depending on when it's going to open this year. And then the national application window for foundation program, the specialized foundation program, and the foundation priority program will also be open. The pre-allocation application window will also be open. For the past 2 years, these two windows have been at the same time. The deadline to submit confirmation of your PLAB 1 booking, which should have been done in August, is also in September, just in case you forgot to upload the confirmation in August after booking. The clinical assessment dates and times may also be made available to applicants in September. The deadline to complete medical school, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is usually in October for applicants who are required to sit PLAB. The deadline to submit applications for the foundation programs as well as the pre-allocation is usually also in October. For those who applied for the Specialized Foundation Program 2024, their deadline to rank program preferences was in October 2023. If you're meant to take PLAB, the last possible date for you to take your PLAB 1 to remain eligible for the UK Foundation Program is the November date. This year, that date is the 7th of November 2024. The clinical assessment test is also taken in November. The tests were on the 8th to 10th of November in 2022 and 7th to 10th of November in 2023. So in 2024, it could be around those same dates or any other date in November. You will be notified of your dates closer to the time if you're required to take clinical assessment. And the outcomes, whether you passed or failed the clinical assessment test, will be released by the end of November. Now to December, which is the last month for part 1 of this video, you are required to submit your PLAB 1 results to the UKFP. Failure to submit your results at the date given or the time given, or if you did not pass your PLAB 1, will render you ineligible for foundation program and you will be withdrawn from the process. So this is part 1 of the video, like I said, and I hope it's been helpful. We'll look at the month of January till July in the next video, and we'll wrap up the application process or the overview of the foundation program application. If you're looking to apply for UKFP 2025 in this year, July 2024, there is a Telegram group for those of us, for some of us who are also considering this application. You can join us. The link will be in the description box below. I'll put the links to the 2022 applicant timeline and the 2023 applicant timeline in the description box as well, so that you can check it out for yourself. I hope this video has been helpful, and as always, join me and let's go on this journey together.